So, as you know, I'm now licensed as a financial advisor, financial representative.
Right.
And I can offer a wide range of life insurance products. One that is super popular on TikTok and everywhere else is IUL, Indexed Universal Life. So what you'll see a lot of is that you can participate in the stock market.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a savings plan, an investing plan, in my opinion. But let's say you have an IUL, you're putting money into it. That money goes into an index fund, mutual fund, right?
Okay.
And it goes up. Well, you make money on that stock going up, but it cannot go down less than 2.5%.
Or what?
No, like that's it. There's a floor, so you can't lose money. There's a minimum amount that you will always make, which is 2.5%, if you invested it in this IUL.
Okay. So, but it's a life insurance policy.
Correct. So you also get a death benefit.
Okay. So whole life, not term.
Correct.
Okay.
Permanent. It's your money.
Right.
Now, this money is growing in cash value with that stock, right? Well, also, because it's growing, your death benefit grows with that cash value. So here's the kicker. You can use that money. So you can take a policy loan out on that cash value. So let's say you're putting in $500 a month.
Yeah.
High for a lot of people. You wait a year, and you have $6,000 plus whatever interest it's grown.
Yeah.
You can take a policy loan out of $6,000 to use as a down payment because it's your money.
So you can take out the whole amount that's in there, cash value.
Uh-huh. And there's some interest that the insurance company will charge you, but that interest you're paying goes back into your policy. You're paying yourself that interest. Does that make sense?
Sounds too good to be true.
It's true, man. So a life insurance policy is actually a certified investment by the government. Most investments are not true investments certified by the government.
Right.
But it's one of the best there is. So all the avenues, there's tax benefits, there's growth with a bottom where you can't lose any money.
Right.
There's death benefit, and you can use it during your life. Most people think of life insurance as death insurance.
Right.
But no,
It's like a safeguard.
Right. But you can use it
To your advantage.
And unlike 401k, you can take that money that you've put in, you can take it out at any time. No penalty.
So it's tax-free money. It's like your savings account that
Right.
works for you. That's still going to keep working for you, even if you need to use it for whatever reason.
Correct. The only thing is you can't take out the interest that it has accrued, that's grown. That would be a penalty.
So give me an example, like numbers.
So let's say you're putting in easy math, $1,000 a month.
Okay.
That's $12,000 a year.
Okay.
End of the year, it's now worth $15,000.
Okay.
You can take the $12,000 out, no penalty. The $3,000 stays in, and that $3,000 actually has created a little bit of life insurance you will always have.
So in this example, the $12,000 that I put in, what if I wanted the $15,000?
You could get it, but there would be a penalty on the $3,000 capital gains tax.
Okay. But everything else is
money.
mine.
Because it's after-tax dollars. Does that make sense?
Yes. I'm just trying to think about it. Like if I want to explain it to somebody, because I have one of these policies already,
Right.
but I don't even know all the different benefits I can get from it.
Right.
So what else? Why would I do this as opposed to just having a savings account or just investing the money somewhere else where it's more aggressive?
I would say it's more geared towards someone who's having a whole concept of financial security. It provides a death benefit, which is protecting your family members if you do, in fact, pass away. Your money is growing. I personally love the side where you can invest with it, where you can buy property, because that's where my mind's always at. I want to buy more real estate, more cash flow. The big difference, the only other avenue I might talk about would be a Roth IRA, which is something I can also facilitate. A Roth IRA allows you to put money in now.
Yeah.
It grows tax deferred, so that when you pull that money out after 59 and a half,
59.5 technically.
no taxes on those gains. So if you're young, get a Roth IRA for sure.
So would you prefer that over 401k?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't see 401ks being a good vehicle anymore. Now, I'd say if you have a company that's doing a matching plan, get that money. That's free money. Take that matching money. But with the IUL, you can't lose money. So right now, we've got a lot of people who are hurting, who wanted to retire, but their 401ks in the dumps because the investments they had are just at the bottom right now.
Yeah. It's our beautiful government at work.
We won't go there.
Yeah. We won't talk about that.
It'll be a long podcast.
Yeah. Wouldn't be related to what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
No.
But there's a ton of benefits to it that I didn't know of until very recently. Even after I got licensed, I kept going, wait, it does what? And just, it gets me more and more excited. I really don't feel like I'm selling people anything. I'm just guiding you, like, hey, do you want to do this or not? Here's different avenues. I'm here to assist you and just show you where you should put your money for
Yeah.
your plan, because it's your plan, it's your money.
Right.
If you don't plan on, investing in the stock market or buying a property using one of these, and let's talk about something else. But these are just benefits that it does have.
Right. You're awakening people to the benefits of it.
Oh, and another thing, for people who are conservative, a IUL,
Conservative with their money.
very much so, very, very much so. But with the IUL, instead of doing the index, where it's more like a mutual fund that grows at a certain percentage,
Yeah.
you can choose to do an annuity, which is guaranteed percent. I believe right now, if you lock in for 7 years, it's about 4%. Don't quote me on that; it changes. But you
That it
can,
grows.
every year you're getting 4% on your money, guaranteed. Oh, I'm sorry. There's a guaranteed interest amount, and then a non-guaranteed interest amount.
Yeah.
Guaranteed tends to be a little bit lower, but I believe in the last 100 years, the company I work for has always paid the non-guaranteed the larger amount.
Wow, that's rare.
The company I work with is Modern Woodmen of America. Been around. Oof, I'm gonna get shot for this.
A long time. Let's just say a long time.
1800s.
There you go.
I know
That's
that.
all you need.
And they have, for every dollar, they have $1.16. So if we had to pay out everything that we owe, we would still have money left over. We have paid our dividends on time every single time. Never have we not paid a dividend. It's a very conservative company.
Sounds awesome. So where would everybody reach out to you? How would they get in contact with you?
Definitely just give me a call or text. My number is 205-717-6117. And I definitely think it should be part of everyone's portfolio.
Yeah.
You have one, I have one. Just for example, I just got done writing 2 policies for my dad. He went ahead and got a policy for my son and my brother's daughter.
That's smart.
Because
How old is your son?
my son turns 1 this weekend.
Right. Okay. Just want to make sure everyone knows he's not like an adult.
No. So the benefit of that is when James is our age, he'll have a couple grand in a policy that he can use to buy his first house with. He takes the policy loan out on the policy, uses that as the down payment,
Yeah.
and he structured it with his monthly payment, right? Because there is that interest, but that monthly interest that you pay goes back into the cash value of his account growing.
Right. It's still growing.
Or you could just cash it out. You could
Well, why would you?
Exactly. Because there's even a death benefit associated. So there's multiple benefits
It makes sense. And when did you say his birthday is?
this weekend.
Like in a weekend?
The 18th. So today's 13th.
Saturday.
5 days, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
Happy birthday, James. So for grandparents, I think it's an awesome tool. I know my dad is going to be paying something about $50 a month per policy. And I can understand if you have a ton of grandkids, that can get pricey.
Right.
You can even look into term insurance where it's not growing cash value, but there's something called a rider called a return of premium rider.
Right, I've heard about those.
So you can get that money back. I recommend that if you're return. So there's just a ton of different avenues. There's so many benefits and so many ways to structure it for everyone's game plan that you should really sit down and talk to financial advisor. I thought life insurance agents were like car salesmen for the longest time.
Well, because they have been.
Well, they've been pushy.
Yeah, they've been pushy. Get it. You need it. But more educating, shown this way, why wouldn't you do it?
Right.
Like you said, it's not selling.
Right.
Just showing people a better way to do it.
What do you want to do with your money?
Yeah. Simple. Good deal. What else do you want to tell everybody about your insurance?
Oh, I can operate any state in the country. So, even if you're watching this from Florida, where I've got a lot of my family, New York, any state, when you get your insurance license, it is based in that state, and then to acquire another state is just a fee. It's not re-education, so I have that education and I can guide you and assist you. I'm also studying for my securities license. I believe it's SIE. That's the short acronym for it.
Have fun.
Right. So SEC laws, or just to make sure that I understand what to do, what not to do, to make sure that you're protected and everything that you do forward. Because these are people's money, their livelihood.
Mm-hmm.
So you're in good hands. When you work with me as your financial representative, I am the person you're going to call, talk to for any changes you want. You're not a number. You are in my care, and I'm going to make sure you're well taken care of.
Yep.
Fantastic thing that a lot of people don't hear of often.
Yeah.
The company Modern Woodmen of America is fraternal. So we're not a stockholder corporation. So we are a nonprofit. All of our returns has to go back to our members legally. That can be in the form of dividends, but also just like community involvement. We'll do lunches where we just give you $5. You and everyone you're with, $5 for your lunch. Just come to lunch with us. You even gotta sit with us. You can just show up to the restaurant and
let me know what those days are.
come on, you gotta be a member. You gotta switch over.
All right. I'll become a member. Get those free lunches.
There's a ton of benefits to the fact that it's a fraternal organization. By fraternal, I don't mean men only. I don't know what you call that. It's
just like
it's a group. It's men and women. I get it for fraternity versus sorority, but fraternal.
So you're saying you don't just take the extra profits, you give it back to the people.
Correct. And
that's probably why you've been in business so long.
That's right. There's no bonuses to our executives for boosting those numbers.
That's a good benefit.
They do want us to grow the company, but there's not anything crazy that they're pushing on us. We were at 17 billion in assets, but then I believe it went down when the market went down.
Yeah.
Just an incredible company. The more I learn about it, and legally, usually never heard of them. They are not allowed to advertise as a company. All advertising is done by the agents. So that's why you've never heard of them, such as like a, Northwestern Mutual or some big company like that.
Interesting. Yeah, because I hadn't heard about it before you told me about it.
Right. Everything they offer, we can offer. The main difference would be the interest rates on like annuities.
Good deal. Well, I'm sold.
Come on.
Keep fun.
So if you ever want to call about that, please just reach out. I love helping people with their finances.
What's your number again?
205-717-6117. Thanks, y'all.
Oh, before we leave, we got to give a shout out to our host, Vitola Fine Cigars. You can go VitolaFineCigars.com.
Wow.